Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Path. I am your friend Shadabala. There are so many addictions in this world, but today in this session we will talk about an addiction that no one talks about. It is different from other types of addictions. Scrolling, eating, drinking, more scrolling, Netflix, porn, TV, even more scrolling. I guess you got an idea what kind of addiction it is. These are just mindless activities that give us temporary pleasure. This is why we call this addiction as consumer addiction, and most people are addicted to consumption. Let me go broadly about meaning of consumer addiction. You won't find a Merriam-Webster entry for consumer addiction, but that does not mean that it isn't real and very damaging. Consumer addiction is when a person is quite simply addicted to having to acquire stuff just for the sake of acquiring stuff. It is different type of addiction in that our entire culture is immersed in the melody. The person with consumer addiction can't simply stop and probably does not even realize that he or she has an addiction. Consumer addiction can manifest itself in a number of ways, like hoarding, shopping addiction, and overwhelming need to always be in style and on trend, including the latest and greatest electronics upgrades as they have. Or even simply having a sense of becoming empty if you have not purchased something in a certain amount of time. However, at its most simple base, consumer addiction is an inability to separate yourself from identifying your presenthood and your value based on the stuff that you own. But do you know what this is doing to your brain? It is bombarding your mind and nervous system with way too much. This is why you can't focus, can't sleep, lose motivation, struggle to be present, etc. Consumer addiction may seem like it is just buying stuff, but it is actually quite destructive, financially, environmentally, and spiritually. It can keep individuals in debt and without savings for their entire lives. Now here is a big question. How do you recognize if you have consumer addiction? Like many things, there can be an entire sliding scale of what defines consumer addiction to you. It can range from simply indulging in retail therapy to needing to buy, no matter what your budget or resources are. In both cases, while you may get a temporary high, you still ultimately feel unfulfilled. There is really a need of reducing consumer addiction. It is better to take reins ourselves. Reducing consumer addiction isn't easy, but it is possible. Moderation means not overdoing things nor underdoing them. Remember, you can stay happy as long as there are no corresponding pains. A wise man once said, I drink a little to attain pleasure, but not so much as it will cause me a hangover, pain. Guys, I hope that this video was very helpful to you, and if you have got this type of addiction, feel free to contact us right down in our comment section, or you can click on the link I have added in the description. It is the link of my Instagram account, so that you can reach us. We can help you to get rid of this kind of addiction.